Kevin comes up the number 92 Porsche GT team 911 RSR, of course, and a best time of 1 minute 58.144 second. Fourth pole position of 2021, Kevin. You are the undisputed master of qualifying. It looked, again, a bit straightforward today, but actually it was really close between you and the number 91 car when it came to taking that pole.
Yeah, no, really. Really happy to get this pole, but it was a big work to do to achieve this lap, and then some small mistake here and there, as it's always the case in a quali lap, especially on a tough track like Bahrain. But yeah, Jimmy was very close. 300ths of the second in a 2-minute lap is very little. So very happy to have done this and just made this extra whatever to get this pole and get this extra point, which is very important for us, as we are P2 in the points in the manufacturer and driver championship. So yeah, it's good. We showed that we are strong in quali whole year, but this one especially is nice because we are coming down to the end of the championship, and every point is important.
What have you learned about the tyres heading into the race? I mean, people seem to be doing slightly different programs. Are you sort of satisfied with what you've learned so far? Because it's quite an abrasive surface here in Bahrain.
Yeah, we are satisfied. We struggled in FP1. We took some decisions which were probably wrong, but at least we learned. And then we're a bit on the back foot compared to the second car, FP2, FP3. But we learned a lot. We believe we have a strong car, but it's definitely going to be a very tough race. Degradation is very high, especially the first part of the race between 11 o'clock to 3 p.m. is very hot temperature. Track temperature is almost at 50 degrees, which makes it very hard on the tire. And this is going to be the key, degradation. I think it will be more likely like a Portimao race, where you have at one point to survive and just make sure you don't do any mistake and don't stress too much the tire, than Le Mans, for example, where you can push a lot more. It's a tough track. It's a tough track in the night, but in the day, with this heat, it makes an extra challenge.
Those red cars you're fighting with, they're a little bit further back. We've seen that throughout the sessions. Thoughts on that, and how do you think it will play out over the duration of the 6 hours tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, in quali, to be honest, this year they haven't done a pole, so it's not their strengths from what we see from the outside. In the session, they've been really far FP1, FP2, and they came closer in FP3. I think from what we've seen this year, Ferrari always fight and is always there during the race, and I expect them to be there as well this weekend. But I think next weekend is where the big points are. This weekend for us, the goal is to catch and get there, and then I think next weekend will be the deciding one. But no, I think we have to be scared of them as always, because they're always doing a good job, and they're always there in the race somehow. So we have to do a 100% clean race, make sure our degradation is good, and yeah, I think we can have it, but it's not going to be easy.